any and woye. Why your body say nyame di for nipa di sa papa we ho adanse enye ndi paketwa. Why your body say erade di won kwa acha 45 years. And now who ba de yenya atwo asen amoke erade na you are dragging the name of God into disrepute.
Yeah.
What's a hypocrite? As a friend who say we evangelist. Nyankopon na wo se wo sum no obetua wo ka. Obetua wo ka na re to beba wo so. E na na ye digwi. Say we ye medra. Say we ye udifo.
Okay,
say we nipa. Hey. So for evangelist. Say we nipa.
Hey.
And to your conscience and to the people of Ghana. Nyankopon obetua wo ka no maye. Enim guasie na betu kopi so bewu. Say when who Nyankopon mercies on your life. Say rade di wo boni kakraka we say wo de achew. Na nne wo ba be lead Ghana for astray be ka kire yen say ba ye mbusa jo mahama question. So for rade begu weni mase. Na rade enim guasie no e na afi asie yi.
Abusia for me mamu nyina mo akwaba e de ba Ghana nsem TV so. But more this be like video na be subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Say be next time videos of this nature ba also nsa ebitima kabi na also watch the wadwen or comment section wasa. Say the munim ne femi Mr. President na me wasa me besom na if by chance de me ye ofen apeso boan which are through number na wase no adaroma nsabeka na news today so ya nyina akoso ni beso pa so. Now another day I came across a video and I'm watching on social media, and it took me barely 4 hours to watch the video over and over again. Now me share video no, I decided me for free say politicians are disappointed Ghana mabunu. They be make say when you earn the goodwill of the people and you fail to acknowledge the fact that you've won the goodwill of the people, as a result of that, you have to be so much principled with it, they will rebel at the right time. In Kadia Nebe, I will say, youth of it, like youth or mind bimu, I don't more rebel politicians, not of a sudden, their wishes and their demands or the thing that they dream that they come to reality are only things of disasters.
Why your body say nyame di for nipa di sa papa we ho adanse enye ndi paketwa. Why your body say erade di won kwa acha 45 years. And now who ba de yenya atwo asen amoke erade na you are dragging the name of God into disrepute.
Yeah.
What's a hypocrite? As a friend who say we evangelist. Nyankopon na wo se wo sum no obetua wo ka. Obetua wo ka na re to beba wo so. E na na ye digwi. Say we ye medra. Say we ye udifo.
Okay,
say we nipa. Hey. So for evangelist. Say we nipa.
Hey.
And to your conscience and to the people of Ghana. Nyankopon obetua wo ka no maye. Enim guasie na betu kopi so bewu. Say when who Nyankopon mercies on your life. Say rade di wo boni kakraka we say wo de achew. Na nne wo ba be lead Ghana for astray be ka kire yen say ba ye mbusa jo mahama question. So for rade begu weni mase. Na rade enim guasie no e na afi asie yi. Nse na yakodege wo. Enne usi yakodege wo. Me sure say if you watch na videos ni na be beda national reconciliation videos no beda bontin etu anu so ni de no nabusua osofo Lawrence Tetteh evangelist Lawrence Tetteh so ya medra so ya wudifo so ya wudifo mo bi nkasa bi me hu mfa
obi be kasa bi na me ba Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, who was recently from Patriotical way 2003. Hey rade revival of Marybound Ghana Airways and one Pastor Kwabena are alleged hired killers of the PNDC. The startling revelation emerged at the National Reconciliation Commission hearing at Kumasi when the petitioner, Mr. Eric Jima, narrated how his brother, the late Pastor Kwesi Amuakon, was killed in a motor accident, which was generally believed to have been politically motivated. The late Pastor Moakon died under mysterious circumstances when the car in which he was traveling was involved in an accident with an army vehicle on the Accra-Takoradi Road. In the late pastor's car were the Accra-based gospel singers, the Tego sisters, who miraculously escaped death like Sister Khan, you know. According to the petitioner, Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, and Pastor Kwabena Kodia confessed that they were sent by the PN into when you been a cattle Lawrence Tetteh so Mr. They were sent by the PNDC to eliminate Pastor Moakon, who was the founder of the Resurrection and Resurrection Power Ministry. Those days, okay. Mr. Jima, a building contractor, narrated how his late brother lashed at the military government during the Armed Forces Revolutionary AFRC Forum. Witness his brother preached against the executions in 1979, arguing that such actions would attract the wrath of God. Now, according to Jima, 2 people went to the church in Accra and confessed to his brothers that he had been sent to eliminate him. One of them was Dr. Lawrence Tetteh, a former CDR member and now host of Miracle Touch on Metro TV. And Pastor Kwabena Kodia, with another woman confessing. Into Lawrence Tetteh no namono adumbi and ajene sesanku ojai sa brono. Ojai sa belisem nan ko dwene ne salvation ho. Some person salvation or person sorry for nya. Anyways, we thank you for that. AJ, any part for 4 minutes, fast. So be anchor for 4 minutes.
But this is an AG who will come and bastardize people, pronounce people guilty because they know that the aura has nothing. The aura is a calculated attempt to tarnish the images of people. They are in their 2nd year and they have not been able to prove a single case. You see, I have always maintained this and I've said it even to a fault. That if not for the NDC, nobody would have ever said a politician is corrupt in this country. Because before someone is accused of corruption, nobody is guilty until proven guilty by a competent court, right? Now, almost all the politicians who had been found guilty in this country are all NDC. All. From NDC 1, about 6 people went to jail. NDC 2, same. Even when Mahama came his first time, we had 6 people convicted.
But none from the NPP.
None. They will always use corruption as a bait and tell the people of this country that these people are corrupt. And they will use that to win elections. They did the same in 2008 with Fifi as propaganda secretary. Mentioned people. They mentioned a lot of people. They came, started 13 prosecutions and lost all. You remember Kwesi former foreign affairs minister? You remember Asabi and his wife? You remember Ghana at 50? They did all these things, lied and won elections. They still use the same playbook they used in 2008 to win the 2024 elections. Now the president has seen that indeed they couldn't prove the cases. Even out of the 32, that Okujeto has said that they are watertight, that they are just low-hanging fruits. They cannot even start 5 successful prosecutions. Now, as the lawyer, he will tell you that it is left with less than 25 weeks of legal, 25 legal weeks for them to leave the scene in 2029. I can tell you in all honesty that the NDC will not be able to do 5 successful prosecutions. They can't. To even follow through to the end. They arrested Hanan last year. The case is yet to start.
They are rules of justice, they said, right?
You see, when you paint the picture that these people are corrupt, when we said they were corrupt in 2016, when we came in, the first assignment was we were able to finish the prosecution of Abuga Pele and Asebet. They went to jail.
But they started.
No, Babuka, it was.
We completed. They started.
No, Babuka, no, even it was. They were convicted on other jobs. No, they were not. They were convicted in 2018.
I'll check it.
They were convicted in 2018. Yes, they started the prosecution. They started Abuga Pele's prosecution in 2015. They followed through with some lackadaisical attitude. We came in and we made sure that we completed.
I'll check
again.
it.
When you check the NCA, we were able to get conviction of Eugene Bafuwomi, William Tivier, and Alhaji Mumina. Then the venture capital, we got conviction for 4 people. You understand? So when we say that these people are corrupt, we were able to follow through to get it done.
Okay.
But they will use all this to win elections.
It was completed in 2018.
2018. You understand? So we had to do all these things. So what I'm saying is that the oral is a calculated attempt to tarnish the images of people. That's the reason you see the Attorney General addressing press conferences to mention people and mention properties that do not even belong to the people. At the end of the day, they can't even go to court to start prosecution. That's the reason the president is saying that. In order not for really the NDC lawyers to also be angry, let me just get some NDC lawyers, pay them so that they will be able to. This is a drain on our resources. Because if you want, as lawyer Pierre Dankwa has said, if you think the Attorney General's office is under-resourced, resource it. Give it all the... Recruit the lawyers. Let them work within the Attorney General's office. Let them help in the prosecution. You remember when you check our manifesto? We saw that indeed there will be an expansion of the law school where you have a lot of lawyers and so on. When you go to the various districts, in districts like even my district, when you come to Asokore, when you go to Secretary East, I have 2 districts. That is FDRC Asokore. We don't even have legal aid there. When you check our manifesto, Dr. Mamiya is saying that if you vote for him to be president of Ghana, we will have legal aids in every district so that at least people who have issues there will be able to get the state to even support them. If you think you need lawyers, we don't need private lawyers to prosecute issues in this country. As he said, that is when the corruption and cutting of deals will come. You remember what Fifi Kwete said? Fifi Kwete saw that indeed this Attorney General cannot do anything. He has said publicly that NDC lawyers are already cutting deals. The NDC lawyers who are cutting deals, you want them to get legitimacy again. We will not accept that. We will push.
Joseph Osebunsu, Konongo Mampong, where President Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, we spoke against it. And Nana Sofupon, Majukozi Jemfi. We are still speaking against it. That is principle. That is principle. Also, Lawrence Tetteh, and to what person would say, the President Bakubi or Hodia and the no cry or Bible. But other person or Hodia, no cry or Bible. Kauye Din and Anke, Uye Din and one country ya, Nanke pa. Also, was the only one. I never acquire a man for Kafa. May come with you and pay say. And run the social media so much say, oh, yes, say, a banty board to be a woman never share ton. State glance in the idea, now the board no subi. And also, that Ninaka and run somewhere after way about social media and so. And the scientists are, Papa, but more than the issue statement to say, so some lady and no credit. But where the old kind the video in the or in artist, I will say, my LGBT Yaman yourself. So, on said, President Mama, I can't say, and yet priorities is here. Oh, we are not Phyllis Quacho for Super can't say, I LGBT no, and yet priority my aim. And I also the other to say, and me and fine. I'm wondering now would they condemn or yet time on that President Kufado Tia National. So I'm wondering and Castle Penny Lawrence Tetteh, or be a boo. Now, maybe she said, God is I'm wondering about Casa. Actually, President Mahama said, oh, boy, ura, a priority Magana for. So, I did 20 a priority 2024. And then you better do 2026, the end priority view. And what can be said, what's awesome?
Peace FM.
Fan kwana jinjimu, o kwada adwene wo ho. Ensama me bobosi, fa kwa jinjini mu. Na bisa ho se NPP ti yesu ne ye ban yi a ye de ne nam ho adwuma ase ye adwuma ase ye nye me pa cho mi bisa o ye nya power ye beba 2028 ohun abato na ye koto no enough from any ye kofa 2028 abato no e kashi akọ and that from any ye kofa. It is a yaya suban and ye lackadaisical attitude ya ye display here. be pacho me be so ya ready for power. Because ya NDC sika wo mu pompe gu wo mu campaign mu 2024 ne ene a wo maji go ye friends go concession mienu faso team say 2028 election sika be wo mu papa na NPP for mu wo bi the youth of this country no ye ndwen wo chena biem ye fra ye na pa ho adaben de ye die wu ene ye gie dra eno ne ye pe enti obi anyone wa ba ba dwene future obi timi ekogina adokno ne nkyinam so to waba ade
ba se o nyame kwan na ode ato ho no se wo so ye sofo na wo be ka no kura kire Ghana fo na nyame kwan todo no eda ho asofo esese muhu no kura we na mo kan na wo de ba be ye wo de be wada because wa ka se president ma ye wadamfo wo ye obi a wo ne no country musam ni